watching KCRA 3. We begin with breaking news.
Well, we have been following the breaking news since around 3 o'clock this morning. A man believed to be heavily armed barricaded inside of a Rockland home.
So this is where it's happening. It's out on Galaxy Lane in Rockland, which is south of Rockland Road, north of Sierra College Boulevard. KCRA 3's Brian Hickey's been out there since early today, and he's joining us live from the neighborhood with an update.
And at this point, officers are working with that individual right now to try to get him to peacefully come out of his home here at the end of Galaxy Lane. That's the house down there on the far left side of your screen there at the end of Galaxy Lane. It ends in a cul-de-sac there, which butts right up against Sierra College Boulevard, where officers have had this home surrounded since a little after 2:40 this morning, when a woman and her 3 children called the police department this morning. The woman telling them that she had locked themselves in the closet. And okay, off in the distance there, I hope you're here live. We see a man coming out with his hands in the air right now. I know officers had been communicating with him, asking him for his surrender. We can see his arms in the air from this location, matching the description. Wearing a white T-shirt, he's pulled his shirt up. He's got his hands over his head right now, and officers are waiting to make contact with him. This was a standoff that started just after 2:40 this morning. Again, as a woman called police saying that she was concerned about the behavior of her husband, saying that he had become despondent and did have access to an AR-15 along with several other weapons in the home. He had on several occasions threatened to shoot officers. He reportedly had access to bulletproof vests and even claimed to have had weapons-grade poison that he was threatening to use against the officers. And at this point, we can see a man has come out of the home at the end of the street, the one that has been the focus of their attention this morning. And it appears that they do have him on the ground now and are working to secure this scene. Again, it's a standoff that has now lasted more than 4 hours, and neighbors along this stretch of Galaxy Lane were told to shelter in place here along this roadway. Officers had made contact with them as they come out of their homes, telling them what was going on at the end of their street. The woman and the 3 children did get out of the home a short time after officers had established a perimeter around the house there with relatives. Other relatives came here and were working with officers as they continued their negotiations with this man. I don't know exactly why, what he was despondent over. Officers were working with his fiancée to figure out exactly what the situation was. We're told he was drinking and taking some sort of medication, methadone perhaps, according to the lieutenant we interviewed this morning. And as you can see here, officers do have somebody in custody at the end of the street here. So hopefully this will be a peaceful end to this situation that overnight had been a very tense one, given the nature of the weapons, an AR-15 along with several other weapons in the home, and according to the man's fiancée, his despondent attitude. We'll send it back to you guys.
You know, Brian, just given the nature of the kind of weaponry that was in that home, and you know what you would assume is some familiarity with it, do we have any indication on this guy's background or why there was so much of that in the house?
I did ask about that. No sort of military background or anything like that. There was a report overnight. The officers thought they saw perhaps some sort of night vision that he was using to look out the windows. So he did apparently have access to a lot of equipment. And one lieutenant that we interviewed earlier said that according to his fiancée, he did have a survivalist type mentality, that he was prepared to survive a situation, and that he was well equipped, and hence some of the weapons, the AR-15 and other weapons in the home, were their biggest concern. So the other concern was the sound wall that you can see at the end of the street here. Sierra College Boulevard is right on the other side of that wall. This home butts up against that sound wall that has windows looking down onto Sierra College. So for a while there was a concern they may have to shut down Sierra College Boulevard depending on his demeanor and if this situation escalated, because again, there was the opportunity to look right down onto Sierra College. So hopefully that has all been mitigated now. The elementary school in the area, a lot of you have had concerns over that. That is still on schedule this morning, no concern there, and hopefully all the concern can now be taken care of with, it appears, one man in custody at the end of the street.
A scary morning for everybody in that
Certainly,
neighborhood,
yeah.
but thank you. We appreciate your coverage this morning.
All right.